What up? What up? Back in the building. Top of the top. What's popping? What's cracking? What's good? Good morning to the people. Y'all know what time it is. It's been a long week so far. What up, Alan? First in the building. You heard? You know what I mean? You from the UK, but you always are first to pull up. ASAP Auto, grown man talk, top of the top. What's popping, bro? What's popping, homie? You feel me? Grown man talk is a channel, man. Go subscribe to my brother because we do our thing every day, and he does his thing by himself. And he been doing this thing by himself. You dig? And that's why Dirty Dave had to snitch on my brother and tell the YouTube police about videos he putting up because you got snitches on YouTube. You dig? And some of them portray to be gangsters, and these are the same individuals that was known for snitching in jail and putting out paperwork on people. You dig? But good morning to the people. What's up, Shantae? I hope I said it right. Good morning. What's good? Good morning, Rondell. What's going on, sis? We go to bed late and we get up early. Y'all know how we do. But we got some things to talk about today. We got some things to run through today. You understand? And I'm gonna run through it. And I got some business I gotta get to it. You understand? But we gonna get through this today, and we gonna chop it up because you know how we do. It's the 4NOFAME Prime Time episode 56. Rapper Slim 400 has been shot and killed in Los Angeles at the age of 33, and he's another fallen rapper to get smoked. You dig? And I'm also going to speak about Superfly Star, not the old Superfly, but the new Superfly they brought out a couple years ago. You understand? Superfly Star, you know what I'm saying? The actor, Kalaan Walker, you know, he has over 30 sexual assault accusers, and he's in court right now, and he's on lockdown. And we see what's going on. We already know all the crimes they coming after. I told y'all these sex crimes are the number one crimes in America right now. They cracking down on them. You feel me? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. They going hard at them more than any other crime. And I'm also going to speak about, for those who haven't heard, about the woman, you know what I'm saying, or basically the crime that happened in Flagstaff, Arizona, where a woman, you know, she robbed a man in his home. You did, and we're gonna get into that. We're gonna also get into Jalen Rose and his wife Molly Karam having a divorce. Jalen Rose put out the paperwork. You did, and I'm also gonna be getting into a man who stabbed his woman in the household. So domestic violence is definitely turning up, but these are points I gotta make because these are things we already been talking about, and y'all already know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Chaos, confusion, and bloodshed. You know what I'm saying? That's the daily cup of tea. That's why I told you don't gotta watch no scary movies no more. All you gotta do is watch the news and pay attention. But I'm gonna talk about rapper Slim 400 first because he was shot and killed overnight. You understand? And for those that know, he's the partner of the rapper YG, you know what I'm saying? And he was another rapper claiming blood, you know what I'm saying? He wore blood on his sleeve. You know what I'm saying? He was proud to be a gangster, and that's what he represented. But a lot of people also remember him from when he had he was beefing back and forth with Tekashi 6ix9ine around that time, and he was a clout chaser too. I'm gonna be real because he's the same dude that came to New York looking for Tekashi, but he came early in the morning, and he was around Marcy Projects. He was all over the place, but he came real early in the morning. But he was a clout chaser. I'm gonna be real. You understand? But this brother, he has been smoked. And we already have reports about all the things that's going on in LA where the celebrities are basically food now. You dig? They're getting home invaded, they're getting robbed, they're getting beat up, and we see even some of them are getting killed. You understand? So that's what I'm trying to tell you. These dudes are all targets. And hopefully he wasn't a sacrifice, but he already had got shot up a couple of times. This is not the first time he's been shot up since he's been a rapper. And he's one of the rappers that always getting shot at, getting smoked. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all see what they say. The most dangerous job now is a rapper. So I don't see why rappers. Salute, Mike. Salute. Thanks for the donation. Thanks a lot. I think you're the first to ever hit the super chat. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. You understand? But these rappers, they said being a rapper is the most dangerous job to have in America right now. That's what they said. And I kind of believe it. You know what I'm saying? I kind of believe it. Because think about it. Is it really worth it? You know what I'm saying? You spend all that money to be a rapper, to be in the studio. You know, you be away from your family. You do all these things to build a career that's not even promised no more. You're going to get a couple of fast dollars. You're going to get that show money. But most of that money, you're going to flush out in material things, shopping. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be on a shopping spree. You're going to spend all that bread. But can we say this man had a 401k put up? Can we say this man had money put up for his family? We don't know. You understand? But we know one thing as a rapper, that is the most dangerous job than a policeman, a fireman, even in the military. You got people doing tours in the military retiring after 20 years, 30 years of retiring in the military, and they don't even get killed. So what does this tell you? See? Being a rapper is the most dangerous job, and being a rapper also is for the kids to follow so they can get smoked and cooked. That's why you'll see most of these kids that get smoked and cooked, they love hip-hop music. You dig? They're either going to go to jail and get smoked, and they're going to have a whole stream of music in their iPhone when they get killed. You understand? Good morning, Miss Playful. I see y'all pulling up. DJ Manny Styles. What's going on? The net detective is on your ass. Let's go. Andy Walnut, AP Wiz. What up, Brody? Yeah. But rapper Slim 400, he has been smoked. You understand? And he's out of here. And you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to that brother. I'm not joking on that brother. I'm not clowning. But I'm trying to show y'all, man, there's other things in the world more than just being a rapper. See, being a rapper now is just supposed to be a hobby. That's it. It's a hobby, something you do on the side that can get you some money. But you cannot be trying to be a rapper and thinking you're going to change your life around. You understand? Or thinking if you be a rapper, you're going to last 20 years in the game. You're not even going to last 10 years in the game as a rapper now. So let's be real. You understand? And then you get low. You hear me? That's how you got to go about that whole situation. Moving right along, because we're not playing today. The actor from the movie Superfly, which is the new Superfly. Thanks, Miss Playful. I appreciate that. Thanks for the donation. I got to keep it going, though. You feel me? Check this out. Boom. An actor from Superfly, not the old Superfly. Y'all heard me speaking about the old Superfly and how that was a movie to brainwash, you know, a lot of brothers back in the days to make them think they could be a pimp. And the old Superfly movie was also a big commercial for doing cocaine and selling cocaine. And you'll see a lot of our communities became cocaine infested during the 70s. You know what I'm saying? Because also at the time in the 70s, cocaine was considered a party drug, and they did it outright in public. They did it in the club. You know about Studio 54. You know, when people did cocaine back then, they wasn't ashamed of it because that was considered to be a rich man's drug. You did, and it was like $100 a gram, and they wore spoons around their neck, scoopers around their neck. They did it in public. It was a party drug. So back then it wasn't a shame, but the movie Superfly, the original Superfly, they promoted cocaine and cocaine drug dealing, and you'll start seeing in the 70s and late 70s, that's when a lot of our people started going to jail at a mass incarceration level. And you also see most of the murders started happening in the Black community during the 70s, around the time of Superfly and them Black exploitation movies. You understand? This is when all this happened. But the modern day and time Superfly, because y'all, for those who know, they remixed the movie Superfly. If I'm not mistaken, Rick Ross is in it. Y'all see it on all streaming networks, a lot of cable channels, they still show it to this day. Superfly, right? The actor, Kalaan Walker, he now has over 30 sexual assault accusers. According to reports, more than 30 women have come forward accusing this actor / rapper, see, another rapper. They've been accusing him of sexual assault, you dig? And they basically were saying he was using rap or using his celebrity status to trick women into giving him sex, saying that he's gonna put them in movies, he's gonna put them in videos. You dig? See, what you gotta understand, a lot of these dudes, they target, you know what I'm saying? But today I'm gonna be also speaking about how now the new trend is Instagram models are targeting their tricks. Instagram models are now targeting men. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get into that later. But like I said, according to reports, more than 30 women have come forward accusing the actor/rapper Kalaan Walker of sexual assault. The accusers allege the assaults go back as far as 2013. You dig? Prosecution is to ask only 11 of the women to take the stand. You understand? And DNA evidence links Walker to at least 2 accusers. Nevertheless, Walker has pleaded not guilty. So he pleaded not guilty. That's why all this is alleged. You know what I'm saying? He's pleaded not guilty to 6 accounts, you understand, of forcible rape, 2 counts of unlawful intercourse, you understand, with a minor, and other felonies related to all alleged victims. And this happened in Los Angeles. He's in trial. He's going to trial in Los Angeles. And it's a model by the name of Sydney Stanford. He raped her inside of a car after he lied to her. No, pardon me, after he led her to believe he was a photographer. You dig? The DA says more than 30 women contacted with allegations. So as you can see, they're not playing with these individuals, because we know a lot of these entertainers, they have been using their so-called celebrity status to finesse women. You did give them false hope, violating them. But we got to understand, right? This man is also accused for violating a minor, tricked by robbery, because a lot of people understand it's a charge also when you could when you could rob somebody by trickery. You dig? It's the same thing if you go, say if you sell some fake drugs, say if you go in your kitchen and you get some sugar and you start putting together some bricks and all that, right? If you get caught with those bricks by the police, that's like a charge too. It got to do with trickery, you know what I'm saying? But it's a trickery in the process of you trying to commit a crime, which is selling drugs, you know what I'm saying? The same thing what happened with this dude when, he was tricking women into sleeping with him, and a lot of that led to a lot of his alleged rapings, because he probably was extra violating these women by going super hard. You know what I'm saying? He probably was getting real physical, but he also was a pathological liar, and he was basically allegedly a serial rapist. You understand? Or he was a serial assaulter. You did kind of like Mr. Steal Your Girl. You know what I'm saying? With Trey Songz facing some of these same allegations. You understand? A lot of time with them assaults come dirty sexual acts. Being too aggressive. Sometimes it got to do with them letting their mans run a train on a chick without her true consent. It's just that she might want to be in that video. She might think she's gonna be your girlfriend, and you finesse her to let your homeboy smash. And then when it's over with, they leave in the room, they leave her with nothing. You understand? And then they get mad and they do go file assault charges in some cases. You understand? That's a fact. They do. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they do agree in the beginning, but they don't agree to the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why you're not supposed to be trying to run no trains. That's what got Tupac caught up, trying to run trains, meaning he had sex with a woman with a whole bunch of dudes in the area. You understand? So that's how he was able to get set up with those rape allegations. And we know Tupac never faced those rape charges in court because he was up out of here before those accusations was fully convicted. You understand? And I'm not saying he did it, but you got to understand that's what time it is, man. You know what I'm saying? So you got to peep game. He pleaded not guilty to 6 counts, but his charges was forcible rape, forcing himself. 2 counts of unlawful intercourse with minors. You dig? So he was having sex with young underage women without their consent. So these are some of the charges he's facing. You know what I'm saying? And this is the dude from Superfly, the Superfly remix edition, the 2000 edition. And we see where he's ended up with all these nasty crimes against him. Because I told y'all they're cracking down on sex trafficking, they're cracking down on all sexual savage behavior. Y'all seen it from the Me Too movement with Bill Cosby, all of that. You see R. Kelly in court right now. And the only reason why he got this much time is because he had lawyers fighting his case. So he's been avoiding his time for a long time, but his day is coming in court very soon. And I told y'all, when you see people like R. Kelly, that's the poster child. You understand? When you see Miss Maxwell, she's the poster child, meaning it's going to be a lot more to come. They are the commercial. You understand? So a lot of y'all going to be caught slipping, and they're taking y'all down because really the entertainment business is really over. It's really over. If you want to be technical, they're giving most of those jobs to people from overseas. That's why you'll see it's most of the top people that's been getting awards and acting has been from overseas. When we look at hip hop, most successful artists like Drake, they're not from America. You understand? And Drake is the king of hip hop right now, whether you like it or not. He's the king of rap music, whether you like it or not. And he's worth $200 million. And he's still counting. And he's not from America. So you do the math. Just like with Fresh Montana, y'all saw him on Drink Champs. For those that seen, he basically he admitted he has dual citizenship with Morocco. You understand? So that's what I'm trying to tell you. This has been going on for a very long time. Moving right along. And this is a topic of an Instagram model putting in that work. You dig? And for those that don't know, on my channel, when I first started, I did a video called Setup Hoes. And I told you about how you got to watch out for some of these chicks that you consider to be bad bitches, and how a lot of them really be doing bad, and they will set you up and they will get you twisted. But a lot of people, they don't believe that because they like to think with their small head instead of their big head, and they always get caught up in these situations. So in Flagstaff, Arizona, you understand, a man renting a condo, you dig? He was renting a condo and in the Flagstaff, Arizona area, and he told authorities that he had been staying there with a 22-year-old woman. Her name was Lily Biller. He was sleeping on the couch when he says Biller shot at him twice and demanded his property and money. And then she took off and left in an Uber. You dig? And she pulled out a chrome and pink gun. You know, the chrome silver guns with the pink handle, for those that know about them hammers. Yeah, she pulled out something pretty on him. You know what I'm saying? While he was asleep. But the whole time she was staying with him, and they think she's from Las Vegas. So basically she's an Instagram thot. And like I said, you got a lot of dudes that got money, they be flying out these Instagram thots. This been going on. I say this definitely been going on. I say about 5 years. You understand? Well, a lot of dudes with money, they be flying these chicks out. You got to understand that, man. When you see a lot of these chicks on Instagram, when you see a chick on Facebook half naked, you feel me? 9 times out of 10, she's selling that thing. You understand? She's selling it, and it's a high majority. She might be socking it to a pimp's pocket. You understand? Because this is also the new form of pimping, where a lot of dudes, they got their chicks going on missions, getting flown out. You understand? And they praying on a week because they know on Instagram a lot of dudes are thirsty, and a lot of dudes, right? They'll do whatever, and they be putting a lot of dudes in the thirst trap of Instagram. That's why I told y'all Instagram is nothing but a porn hub. You understand? Instagram is really like a porn site now. It's like a porn site with a lot of other things going on. You know, that's why I really, to be really technical with you, for real. You're really not supposed to put your kids on Instagram. I'm gonna be real, because it's a lot of perverts on there now. It's a lot of chesters on there, and when you posting them pictures of your kids, them chesters are watching your family. I'm just being real with you. I gotta put it out there. You understand? Now, Facebook, you can put your family on Facebook. I'll give you that, because Facebook also is becoming corrupt. It wasn't always like that. Don't get it twisted. You know, Facebook really was for your family pics and all that. But Instagram, that is a 50-50 Pornhub site. I'm telling you that right now. You understand? That's why I don't be on there as much as I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to be really pushing my brand on there. But Instagram has been so corrupt with so much perversion and so much, like, it's so many people on Instagram that I know is a piece of crap. I know they doodle. I know they ain't about nothing, but they're on Instagram every day. And some of these people I know personally. You understand? So I'm trying to tell you, which I already know, Instagram is the home of all the BS, all the trash. That's what Instagram is all about, trash. And trash people in your business, and a lot of bad bitches. You understand? Because that's where they go in there to get their money, being that Craigslist is shut down, Backpage is shut down. Salute, Moonlight. Appreciate that, sis. Thanks for the donation. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Craigslist is shut down. Backpage is shut down. You understand? And mostly all sites where they sell that sex is all shut down. So they got to do their thing through Instagram. And this particular woman, her name Lily Biller, you know, the dude flew her out to Arizona. Chill. You know, I think she stayed a couple of days. They had sex. You know, they did their thing. But when this man was asleep, she popped 2 shots at that man. You feel me? And then robbed him. And then she got up out of there in the lift. Already had the lift waiting outside, the Uber, the lift, whatever she hopped in, which also shows you what? She had no car. She had no vehicle at all. And they also said she was a single mother, 22 years old. You dig? So this shows you the type of behavior we dealing with. We're dealing with savage behavior. And it's not just Man, it's women too. You understand? You got women that'll put you in a twist. You got to understand that. Women will set you up right now because what happened? The money is not moving. Street money is not moving. You know, before a chick could make $500 to $1,000 a day off Backpage, Craigslist. You feel me? This ain't back in the days where where they walk the street and get their money from them tricks. This ain't they they can't do it like that no more. That's been shut down. You feel me? Now they gotta finesse that money through Instagram. A lot of these chicks out here starving. You hear me? Then they trying to keep up with the looks. You know, they getting the bundles with the baby hairs. That's like a $500, $300, $200. That's a lot of money to keep up with for them. And when you had no job, you got to keep that pretty image up. They start falling the victim to robbing and all of that. You understand? That's what's going on. This is part of the crime wave. And I told y'all, don't trust nobody. Don't let nobody in your home. So if this dude was listening to my show, he would have known not to let no chick come in your home that you don't even know, dummy. That's why she popped 2 shots at you, boy. You feel me? And she pulled out a pretty pink and silver gun, and she let that thing go. And then she got up out of there in a Lyft or Uber. You understand? Because that's how it's going down. So I'm telling you, and this happened in Arizona. This didn't happen in New York City. It didn't happen in Chicago, LA. This happened in Arizona. I'm trying to tell you, it's going on all over America. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on. So you don't want to get your head blown off all because you want to get a little bit of that wetness. You understand? And then you up out of here. But she's currently right now, she's on the run. They know who she is because they know her Instagram page, but she's ducking and dodging and she's hiding right now. And y'all pay attention. I bet you they're going to catch her very soon, very shortly. She will be caught. Watch what I tell you. Boom. Moving right along. You understand? Jalen Rose and Molly Cameron, they have broken up. For those who don't know, they both worked on ESPN. You know, Jalen Rose, he's an ex-basketball player. Molly Cameron, she used to work for the NFL Network, and they currently both work for ESPN. And in 2018, they announced that they have been married. You understand? But I knew it wasn't going to work for those that watched ESPN because Molly Cameron, she just says what she want out of her mouth. She used to be the mediator for Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith on a show called First Take. For those who don't know, First Take, it used to be Skip Bayless' show, you understand? But he left there to go to Fox Sports 1 to get that big bag, and he left them alone. And ever since he left, ESPN has been struggling with First Take. But you got people like Molly Cameron, who was Jalen Rose's wife. She will always interrupt the guests. She always will overtalk. And she's just supposed to be a mediator. You know what I'm saying? She's supposed to be the one in between, but she constantly promoted herself as the star of the show, and I knew she was very arrogant. And therefore, Jalen Rose has put in his divorce papers because he don't want to be married to her no more, because I'm pretty sure he sees the way she carries herself. And she's also a woman that likes to smile in a lot of men's face, and she does a lot of things, and she seems like a weirdo because she don't know when to shut up. But my point is, Jalen Rose, he said he put in the paperwork to be divorced once she started working in Connecticut, because for those who don't know, ESPN headquarters is in Connecticut. And Jalen Rose, he was working in New York. ESPN has many different offices around the country, but their headquarters is in Connecticut, Bristol, Connecticut. So he said basically once Molly, had to go live in Connecticut, it put a strain on a relationship. Basically, cold words, he thinks she was smashing around, you know what I'm saying? Or he didn't trust her. And he put in that paperwork for a divorce. And they also saying that they're going to split on regular terms. And he didn't have a prenup, but it said that she don't want no money from him, because you also got to understand they don't want to make it a messy divorce due to the fact that both of them still want to work for ESPN. And this is also an example of what you're not supposed to be messing with your co-workers. See, this perfect example. You can meet somebody on the street all day in life. Y'all can have the best of time. Matter of fact, your significant other right now, you can love them to death. But if y'all had to work together every day, all day, then come home together every day, all day, I don't think that relationship is going to be able to take all of that. You understand? Especially when your wife, her job is to be pretty and be in front of the camera, and you got all type of dudes lusting off your wife. If you're a very weak man, you're going to get jealous. And then not only that, even if you're a strong man, there's going to be some men that's going to try your woman. You understand? And she might fall a victim. You don't know. So the whole point is, when it comes to certain situations, some things are better left unsaid and unseen, meaning you don't need to work with your wife. You know what I'm saying? That's something you don't need to do. because it's going to end up bad. It's going to put a strain on your relationship, period. So Jalen Rose has filed the divorce paperwork from Molly Karam, his wife. Her name was Molly Karam Rose, but Jalen Rose took his last name back. You understand? And that's what it is. But they still work for ESPN because guess what? They do not want to get fired from ESPN. And Jalen Rose know he need that job because his career in basketball been over. And he wasn't even the best. You also learn that the people that wasn't even the best in sports always do the sports talk. The bums that was on the bench. And bums like Kwame Brown, he's the main one with the main voice on YouTube. You dig? It's always the bum. You understand? So check it out. Moving right along to domestic violence, drama. A man stabbed his girl to death in his Queens home. You dig? He did it this week. And he concocted a story, a bogus story about a home invasion robbery. You understand? This man stabbed his girl to death in the crib, and then he called the police with a bogus story about how the house was home invaded and his wife, and they stabbed his wife up. You dig? So did I not tell you how this was the topic of the day? Didn't I tell you about having them weirdos in your home? Vice versa, women letting men in their home, men letting women in their home. Didn't I tell you about all of this? You heard? Because this man got into a domestic dispute with his shorty, with his girl, with his wife, with his so-called queen. You dig? And he stabbed her up and killed her. Then he put together a bogus story and told the police their home was invaded. Did I not say that home invasion was one of the crimes that's going to be top trending in America? See? But you also see people can try to kill you in your own home and then use that as an excuse. Say the house was invaded and say that's how you got killed. See? That's how easy it is for somebody to set you up now. Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Disclaimer. This is how easy it is. I'm showing you. You better watch who you with because this man stabbed his girl to death. You understand? He left her leaking. And then he called the police with a bogus story and talk about it was a home invasion robbery. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But the police, they put two and two together and they found out this man was lying. He was being straight bogus and now he's locked up. Y'all also know, for those who tuned in yesterday, I told you about the teenage girls, you know what I'm saying, that kicked in the door, did a home invasion. You know, they beat up a young girl in her own home, robbed and took everything. These were teenage girls. So I'm showing you the trend. It's a trend. Once again, the purge. And you got family turning on family because households are falling because of the money. People are turning on each other because the money is funny. The money ain't coming in no more. The bill's backed up. People turning on each other, folding. You know what I'm saying? It's getting ugly out here. Nobody is to be trusted. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Nobody is to be trusted. Also, for those who haven't heard or seen, LL Cool J has been honored with the statue. You understand? And the reason why I spoke on this because I told y'all that Lil Nas X wasn't the first. And LL Cool J, he also had allegations against him of dealing with transformers. He got allegations of him also, you know, dealing with Quincy Jones. For those who don't know about Quincy Jones, allegedly. You understand? My point of the matter is LL Cool J is suspect. You understand? And he's been, you know what I'm saying? They gave him a statue out in the Flushing Meadow Park in Corona, Queens, around that area. And it just tripped me out because out of all the allegations he had against him, they put a statue of him with his shirt off. You know what I'm saying? It's not a big statue, but they got the statue of him with his shirt off and his Kango on, you know what I'm saying, with a chain on. But my point is, out of all the pictures, they put him with his shirt off. And I'm trying to tell you, he represents something else. So for those that did the video on my page, go check out the video when I told you about LL Cool J and how Lil Nas X ain't the first. Because everybody was at Lil Nas X head, right? He's outright with it. He's outright down with the Rainbow Gang. But there's a lot of rappers that was slickly down with the Rainbow Gang. You know what I'm saying? And there was a woman that wrote a book on LL Cool J that he never sued because he couldn't sue her. She spilled the beans on him years ago and told how he used to be around 42nd Street on them back streets and he would pay to be with Transformers, allegedly. You understand? And I don't really got to say allegedly because the book is out. She really got the facts and he did not sue her. He did not shut the book down because he didn't want no smoke. You understand? I forgot the woman's name, but on the video I did, I covered all. And then I also got a lot of pictures of him that was suspect. You thought he was licking his lips with his shirt off. You thought it was to the woman. All of that wasn't to the woman. You understand? Because LL Cool J was smart to know the marketing scheme on how to appeal to certain audiences. He knew that back then. You understand? They said the ladies love Cool J, but we can't say he really loved all the ladies. And yeah, he's been married, but we know a lot of dudes. That's a front. But my point is, when you look at the video I did, you'll see all the suspect behavior, all the suspect pictures he took, and you'll see a lot of suspect things he did, and you'll be like, damn, all this went over my head. But a woman wrote a book on him, and she's put all the information out about how LL was indulging with a lot of, not only was he dealing with, you know what I'm saying, other men allegedly, but he was getting street people. So he's basically a nasty, dirty dude. You know what I'm saying? He was going on the back blocks picking people up. And this same woman also had reports about how Eddie Murphy used to come down the same block. For those that don't know, it was a time in New York City where it was a lot of prostitution in Manhattan at a high level, 42nd Street, on the back blocks, on the back of 8th, 9th Ave, 10th, and all that. But you always had a blade or a block for, you had the regular prostitutes and block for, you know, the gay community prostitutes. You know what I'm saying? And they always ran hand in hand. You understand? So you got to understand, a lot of celebrities with a lot of money, they used to go down them back blocks weird hours of the night, 3, 4 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? They used to go down them back blocks and try to buy them something. You understand? They was doing that in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? 90s, things like that. So you got to understand, right? LL Cool J already got allegations against him by this particular woman, and he's been rewarded with a statue. And the statue just so happened to have him with his shirt off. You understand? So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. These dudes are all suspect, and they do whatever. They have no nothing. They have no strength, no nothing. You see, they do anything for fame. Why you think LL Cool J, out of all the rappers from his time, he still get them movie roles, he still get them acting roles? And I'm trying to tell you, it's not always about talent. It's about who you know. Sometimes it's about what you did and who like you. You understand? That's all that got to do with. And you'll see the ones that don't comply with the BS, their career be over real fast. That's how I go. Salute to the chat. That's right, Miss Playful. You already know what time it is. 42nd Street. What's going on? You know how they do. Get that money. I see you in the building. What's going on, Miss Kashana Brown? I know I missed some of y'all. I have my head down reading the script. You understand? Miss Brown, Kashana Brown, the queen of the chat. Hurricane JW, what's going on, family? JE in the building. I see y'all. Y'all know how we do over here, man. We rise and shine. We up early with it. 1090 boy, what's going on, bro? That's right, 40 deuce, bro. Be knowing about the deuce. You understand? Bro, be knowing. Miss Deja, what's going on? Yeah, all that licking his lips crap. Yeah, that wasn't always to the women. You did? Because let's be real, women. Let's be real. Let's keep it 1,000. If you seen a man right now in public and he started licking his lips, you gonna look at him like he a weirdo or maybe a rapist. You gonna be like, yo, why you gonna look at him like he a pervert? So that's what I'm trying to tell you. That wasn't always to women. But when we was younger, we didn't know no better. We didn't know. I know he used to get on my nerves with it, but I ain't pay him no mind because LL was never one of my favorite rappers. Never. You feel me? He was always suspect to me. He was like a clown. Like, to me, I like the Run DMC, but he was like a knockoff Run DMC. You know, all that I Need Love. They say that wasn't really to no woman too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then you gotta know about Quincy Jones, man. You gotta know about how his whole career took off. You heard about how Will Smith's career took off. All of them went through Quincy Jones. You heard what Tupac said about Quincy Jones. You understand? For those that don't know, you go find out. You understand? Yeah. All that Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, that was a Quincy Jones production. And also, the man came out recently, the real Prince of Bel-Air, and he is a outright gay man, and he told his story about how the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was really about him. He's a famous dude in the game too as well. And also, that's, for those who don't know, MC Shan, the rapper MC Shan, was supposed to be the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but he said that the man was making funny passes at him, and it was acting very weird, and he said he didn't want that role. And you'll see ever since then, MC Shan's career went down the drain, and you'll see Will Smith's career took off. For those who don't know, MC Shan, that was down with the Juice Crew. And MC Shan also had beef with LL Cool J back in the days. You understand? You got to remember that. And it's mighty funny how they tried to get him on to be the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You know, that Quincy Jones committee, and it was another dude, I forgot his name. They tried to finesse MC Shan. He wasn't with it, and his career went down the drain after that. And then you'll see LL Cool J career went up, and the Fresh Prince career went up. See, because they was willing to do anything. For those who don't know about Will Smith, all you got to do is see the movie 6 Degrees of Separation. I never watched it, but I know about it. That was one of the first movies he did where he sold out. He was playing another role. A lot of people don't know that. That's the movie that really blew him up. You understand? And then even when you seen LL Cool J in the movie of In Too Deep, did y'all not see what he was doing with the pool stick? It just so happened in that movie, he was sticking a pool stick up another man's rectum, and you got to know what that represents. You see, of all the movies, all the things he could have did, why was he sticking a pool stick up another man's butt? You understand? And he took that role proudly because that role represented something. And you'll see his career has been always flourishing. LL Cool J is suspect. You understand? Period. Go check out the video I did on LL Cool J when I told you how Lil Nas X ain't the first. You understand? That's a fact. Moving right along for those who just pulled up. Slim 400 has been killed. He's been shot and killed in LA last night. You understand? And we don't know what it was all over. But for those that know, Slim 400 has been shot on multiple occasions. He's been shot more than once. So a lot of people have been trying to assassinate him. And he was also a dude that was beefing with Tekashi 6ix9ine at the time because Tekashi was talking greasy. And some people say that Slim 400 was clout chasing because at this time he came to New York, walking around Marcy Projects, walking around Manhattan. And he was so-called looking for 6ix9ine. And the only thing about him, he was walking around like 6 a.m. in the morning. And you'll see a lot of people that like to pull these stunts of I'm outside, I'm looking for somebody, especially in New York. You will always see they're going to do it as soon as the sun come up between the hours of 5, 6, 7 a.m. They know a lot of dudes in New York do not be up that early. Some dudes come out at 7 to hit that block to get that money. Don't get it twisted. And some dudes be out in the morning. All I'm going to say is when dudes come out there early in the morning, they're coming out to get that money. You understand? 9 times out of 10, they're going to work, or they out there moving that dog food, you heard? Or they're trying to get they're trying to get them bags off. So 9 times out of 10, if you see a dude out in the morning early in New York, he's trying to get money. He ain't thinking about no beef. He's just trying to get his money and go home. You see? Now, I like to go in New York and go live and say, I'm outside, I'm looking for you, where you at? You got to do that between the hours of, I say definitely after 10 o'clock. Around 10 o'clock, that's when dudes start coming out, going to the store, getting their blunts. That's after dudes done took their kids to school. You understand? Between the hours of 10 a.m., all you got to do is come outside between the hours of 10 a.m. and for the rest of the night, then that's when you'll get the smoke you're looking for. Especially if you come out in the hood, I say about 12 p.m. Really, I say after school, all right? After school, we're going to leave it at that. If you're looking for somebody in New York City, this go for everybody all around the world. For those who like to go live and say, I'm outside of New York, look where you at, pull up. You got to go to New York. You got to go outside. I say after school, get out. I say 3 p.m. exactly. You come out after 3 p.m., 9 times out of 10, everybody you need to see going to be outside. The goons going to be out. Everybody going to be out. I say after 3 p.m. You feel me? And you'll get what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? In the daytime. That's just how I go down. You feel me? Moving right along. Because rest in peace, Slim 400. You know what I'm saying? But like I told y'all, man, the energy you keep is energy that sometimes come back to you because he always is into gang activity and gang talk. You understand? And he's out of here now. You know what I'm saying? I also spoke about the actor from Superfly, the new Superfly, star Kalaan Walker. He now has over 30 sexual accusers. And according to reports, more than 30 women have come forward accusing the actor/rapper Kalaan Walker of sexual assault. You understand? The accusers allege, you know what I'm saying, the assaults go back as far as 2013. And prosecution is to ask only 11 other women to take the stand. And they also have DNA evidence that links Walker to at least 2 other accusers. Nevertheless, Walker has pleaded not guilty to 6 counts of forcible rape and 2 counts of unlawful intercourse with a minor. You understand? And he also has other felonies, you know what I'm saying, related to the alleged victims. And this is going on in Los Angeles right now. So you got a big case about with Superfly, with all these accusations. That's in LA. We know in LA is major home invasions going on right now. And we also know Slim 400 just got killed in LA. So this is what's going on. This is what's going on. You understand? The city of angels, man. That's what goes on. That's where the stars go to die at. That's where they go to fall at. You understand? That's why you'll see most stars, most stars always start out on the East Coast, for those who don't know. They either start out on the East Coast, Midwest, but usually when their career is over with, or when they retire, they always go to California. Or when they die in California. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it goes. If you notice, not too many celebrities die in the hometown they're from. They always die in Los Angeles, City of Angels. You understand? That's just how it goes. They die on the West Coast. You understand? That's why they had to take Biggie out over there. You understand? It's a pattern that goes on. But I'm not gonna go too far into that right now. But this dude right here is he got 30 sexual assaults. And which I gotta understand, for those who don't know, just pulled up, sex crimes, sex trafficking is one of the top crimes that's going on in America that they're not playing with no more. And that's why I told y'all over and over again, for all you crime fighters, for all you people that's out there, for the youth, if you're not talking about this, you're not talking about nothing. Because 9 times out of 10, you with the program. You understand? And I ain't gonna say that no more, because it's clear as day. So like I said, man, it's about that trafficking. Also, I reported yesterday, last night on Grown Man Talk, about the Ghislaine Maxwell trial. You understand? Because she's in her 8th day, and we see that case is very quiet. She's going to court every day, but not too many people are covering it. So I breezed through yesterday, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, y'all heard about the pilot that pulled out the flight logs, but Jeffrey Epstein had multiple pilots, and they all are showing the flight logs. And it's more information to come out, but the flight log, this particular pilot, he was basically telling about how when they would fly the underage women on these planes, on these jet private planes to these exotic islands, they would put the woman name down as Jane Doe, things like that. They would put fake names on there, and that would represent that they were. And it's also been reported that one of the boyfriends of some of the women that was underage doing these acts, one of her boyfriends also admitted to taking his girlfriends to some of these locations and letting the lady Maxwell, Ghislaine, have her way with these kids. And what they would do was they would pay them for massages, and after the massage was completed, Jeffrey Epstein would pay them a certain amount of money to do other things. You heard about the saying, strange for a piece of change? Yeah. He'll get them a piece of change, and then they'll do certain acts. You know what I'm saying? But the way they would do it on other islands. You got to also remember, they were smart enough to know if you go to certain islands, they won't be able to get indicted. You understand? Because they wasn't breaking the law in America. So they did all this strategic. And that man was so rich, he can go to any country he wanted. Like they might load the women up in, let's say, Florida, they hop on a jet, but he might not violate them till they go to the Bahamas or something. You know what I'm saying? He'll violate them in a whole nother location. And they was doing this for years. But the particular woman has popped out, and the one woman that's standing on her story and she's testifying in court. She admits that she was 14 years old when all this took place. So not only, she got the actual victim snitching on her, she got the boyfriend of the victim snitching on her, and she also got the pilot snitching on her. You understand? And that's why this woman is going to get a lot of time, and she is not beating this case. You understand? Because she is the queen of sex trafficking, and they're about to fry her boots. They're about to smoke her up. You know what I'm saying? And they all telling on her, and it's still going on, and it's more people that's going to come out and talk. But like before, you got women not scared to face their accuser. Meanwhile, you got men scared to face their accuser. And I understand, man, you don't want people to know you was doing strange things. But once it's out the bag, it's out the bag. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a man about yours. That's why I'm going to say it again. Don't do nothing in the dark. You ashamed to do in the light. Because it's all going to come back anyway, whether you like it or not. Somebody going to blow you up, expose you. Y'all know how it go. But Ghislaine Maxwell, she's looking at a lot of time, and she's going to take that time. And her only defense is, she feel like it's not fair. She getting all the time because Jeffrey Epstein, he's resting in peace. You know what I'm saying? Some would say resting in peace. But so she mad. She got to take all the heat. But they're not playing with her. You understand? They're not playing with her. They got witnesses, key witnesses, and it's a fact that she was grooming minors at the age of 14. You did, because that was their cup of tea. Moving right along, I also spoke about in Flagstaff, Arizona, about how the young woman, 22 years old, an Instagram thotty, you understand? A man from Flagstaff, Arizona, flew her to his home, and her name is Lily Beeler. You know what I'm saying? You can look at her Instagram page if you want to know what she looked like. You dig? Lily Beeler. And she was dealing with this man, and while the man was asleep, she put a gun in his face and popped 2 shots and robbed him of his possessions. And not only did she rob him of his possessions, she scared the living daylights out of this man, and then she hopped in an Uber or a Lyft, which shows you that she did not have a car. You feel me? That's how low she was. She didn't have a rental car, none of that. And they also saying that she was from the Las Vegas area, which means that he flew her in. You understand? So I get it. She didn't have a car because he flew her in, but at the same time, that should have gave him a warning. You can't trust nobody like that. You understand? Because if she was really on her business, she would have pulled up on her own in a nice little vehicle. You feel me? And then handle her business and left. But no, she was a dirty thought. And it's always the so-called pretty ones because she looked like a city girl too. You got to understand, all these females, they want to look like city girls, Megan Thee Stallion. That's where they get their whole swag from. You think I'm playing? All you got to do is you'll see all of them look alike. They got the same swag. The blonde hair, the green hair, the orange hair with the baby hair. Same swag. Same thing. They follow these entertainers. They want to be bad bitches. But like I said, most of these bitches be doing bad. You know what I'm saying? And that's why she had to rob a nigga and bust 2 shots at him in his own house, his own condo. You did while he was asleep. So that shows you she was a slime bucket because she did it while that man was asleep. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. This was going on out here, man. Perversion. Perversion, murder, mayhem, chaos, and a whole lot of distractions. You understand? But I touched on a lot of different things. For those that just pulled up, catch it from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And you'll find out that it's a whole lot of chaos. And meanwhile, you don't even know what's going on. And you don't even know when you're getting off lockdown. You see? That's why all this here is to torment us. What's poppin', homie? 183rd. Hold on. Let me get the bros on the screen. Grown Man Talk. Go subscribe to the channel. For those that don't know, we got something going on every night at 10 p.m. My boy P, he always got something to say regardless, you heard? So you tune in. My boy 183rd B's, you go tune into my brother, and he got a lot of different topics he speak on, and he ain't no follower. He speak his own mind, you heard? Everybody, you know what I'm saying, I connect myself with, they speak their own mind. I don't deal with no followers. I don't deal with no clowns. You hear me? I don't deal with people that because they don't agree with you, they want to snitch on your channel. You understand? It's like put it like this, like Dirty Dave, right? All right, if somebody make a dirty video about you, you're supposed to beef back. But instead of beefing back, they want to report your channel and tell. That's the same way like the streets. If I shoot at you, you're supposed to shoot back. But no, if I shoot at you, no, you want to go to the police, see? Same behavior. And these are so-called gangsters. Sad. Very sad. They proud to snitch on somebody's channel. They proud to get your channel knocked off. You heard? Especially, it ain't even a monetized page. Spot them, got them. What's going on, bro? Go subscribe to Spot them, got them. Dirty Dave need to chill out, man. I'm about to have 20 trolls on his neck. You know what I'm saying? Black unity. What's going on, family? Straight up. Y'all know it'll be a lot of fugazi stuff going on out here. Y'all already be knowing. Mike Flame. Man, like I said, man. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say it's a dirty section of YouTube, but it's a couple of dirty dudes. It's a real dirty dude on here. He go live more than anybody. It's always the dirtiest ones that always go live the most. They love to show their dirty face, man. It's a lot of them. It's a few of them that do that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all notice that, man. They get on here with crust in their eyes, boogering. I seen a dude go live while he was wiping the crust out of his eyes at the same time he was going live. That's how I knew he just woke up. That's how I knew he was a real dirty dude. Real straight up, man. That's how I know he ain't had no woman. Got no shorty. Period. What's going on, sis? I see y'all. You know what I'm saying? We got the queens and kings in the building. That's right. Go subscribe to Rondell's Unpopular Opinion because she support the channel. What up, Jaheem? What up, bro? I see you. I see everybody made it this morning. You heard? Everybody pulled up. Miss Playful, y'all already know how she get down. That's what I'm trying to tell Dirty Dave. You better stay out of Miss Playful inbox. That's what you better stay out her comment section, Dirty Dave. Before you get 100 videos made on you in 1 week. You ain't gonna be able to block all of them. You ain't gonna be able to tell on all of them because we're gonna put the proper wording in and everything. You ain't gonna be able to strike it, fool. You dig? You better chill out. Before I send 100 trolls in your chat and just keep you distracted all day because you're stupid. 1090 Bori, that's the bro. Go subscribe to 1090 Bori. He keep his foot on certain people's neck. He keep his foot on that boy Hassan neck. You heard? Also, salute the Wax Dog. You understand? A lot of people don't like Wax Dog, but Wax Dog, he stayed true to what he do. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that stay true to what they do, I respect them. You know what I'm saying? I don't respect you dudes that be switching up, following, clout chasing. You feel me? You need eight to 10 people on your platform to get your point across because you're scared to say it yourself. And let me speak on that too. A lot of dudes, they play that little game too. They've been doing that for a long time. They'll get somebody else on their platform to say what they scared to say. And that's why I don't respect you. And I know who you dudes is. It's a lot of you dudes that do the same thing. They'll get somebody else on their platform to talk all the smoke. Go ham. So when it all go down, he get all the blame. You know what I'm saying? Doing a lot of sneaky tactics, and it's not gonna work. You dig? If it's your platform, hold your own. The people want to know what you got to say, how you feel, but you can't do that because you're scared and you're wishy-washy and you're a snake. And snakes talk out two sides of their mouth, and they're always apologetic. That's a snake. You heard? Always apologetic. Because they say stuff they don't mean. They say stuff for the wrong reasons. And then when they get checked on it, they want to start backpedaling and Michael Jackson moonwalking. That's what they do. The masters of that. If you don't say stupid things out your mouth, you won't have to keep apologizing or backtracking. Stop clout chasing. GMAC 914, what up, bro? What's good? Oh, we got all the family in the building. What up, Texas? All right, that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Yeah. So I'm talking about, man. We got East, West, we got down South, man. We got Texas, we got real G's in the building, man. We got real individuals, man. What's going on, Texas? Shout out to my people in H-Town, Dallas. You understand? Port Arthur, you understand? Yeah. That's where the family at. You know what I'm saying? Well, I always wanted to move to Texas too. Some of that tax-free money. You know what I'm saying? Everything big in Texas. You go down there, you can get rich. As long as you stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, sis? Like I said, man, it's been a good show. You dig? In a minute, I'm about to get up out of here. Anybody got any questions? You know what I'm saying? If anybody got any questions, I'll answer some questions before I get up out of here, man. But I got a few things to do today, but I'm going to probably do something else later because I got some other things I want to talk about. And you know me and P going live tonight. You know what I'm saying? Also, for other inquiries, for any brothers that got any people that got channels, if you want to, you know what I'm saying, do a feature, if you want to do some work together, all you got to do is hit me. You know what I'm saying? You can leave it in the comment section, or you can go to my Instagram, 4NOFAME Instagram, and hit me up in the DMs, and we can work. And I'm willing to work with whoever. Long as, you know what I'm saying? As long as you're not a clown or bozo, you're not a fool. If I check your page and I like what's on your page, we can connect. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no egos over here. None of that. Make sure I checked everything out, you know what I'm saying? And I'm about to book up out of here because we got more to get into. That's what it is, man. It's the 4NOFAME Prime Time episode 56. And rapper Slim 400, he's resting in peace right now. He got smoked last night in California. And why you think Megan Good said she want to get her a pistol? Because she's scared out there in California. It's going down. You know what I'm saying? I also spoke about the actor from Superfly, the new Superfly. He got 30 allegations of sexual assault and rape, dealing with minors, all type of behavior. And I told y'all that's what's going on. So watch your kids, watch your women, you know what I'm saying? And dudes, you better watch yourself because you got chicks trying to blow your head off. You understand? Because she was a bad chick and she was going to get down for you. But you see, she's going to try to take your crown off. You understand? So definitely be on point. What's going on, Kenya? Richmond, California, always in the building. And you know how I go down on the West Coast. Y'all know how I go down. And with that note, I'm up out of here. 1.